Hello and welcome back to the channel. I just want to start this video off as always by thanking all my new subscribers and everybody that checked out my previous video. If you're new to the channel or in fact XRP, then why not consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest XRP news that's going on around the world. Okay, so today I have a very interesting article and opinion by the former OCC head, Brian Brooks, who has a very bullish opinion, well, especially for XRP holders, on the outcome of the SEC lawsuit. And I know on the channel we've been saying for a long time, settlement is the best case scenario. And the sooner that comes, the better we can get back on track to our trajectory to the moon. So without any further delay, let's jump into the article and today's video. Brian Brooks predicts SEC settlement related to XRP distribution. Brian Brooks, the chairman of the Office of the Comptroller of Currency, OCC, in the United States, until mid-January 2020, has joined a long list of experts and lawyers agreeing that a settlement is the most likely scenario. In general, Brooks expressed his optimism that cryptocurrencies will see positive regulations under new US President Joe Biden. He has assembled a tech-savvy team. However, Biden has also appointed Janet Yellen as Treasury Secretary, who reiterated her tough stance on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general in January. As Brooks noted, a lot will come down to Biden's team. To quote Brooks, obviously there are some people coming to the Biden administration who agree with that. If it's true that Michael Barr is my successor at the OCC, I think he is likely to have a similar thesis on mind to this. He had some background spending some time on the Ripple advisory board, for example. And on the other hand, Secretary Yellen has had some relatively skeptical things. So I don't think it's part of an issue. It's more about who's a tech adopter and who's an innovator versus who isn't. Is XRP a security? Brian Brooks. Brooks dodged this specific question of whether XRP is a security under US law, like some other experts. However, he referred to the question of when the issue should be examined. And as Brooks has also elected, XRP will likely have a very different valuation basis in 2021 than when it was first issued. And exactly, just to break that down for you a little bit, something can be a security at the beginning of existence. Maybe a lot of cryptocurrencies, when they first start out in their initial offering to institutional investors, could be deemed a security. However, the use case can change due to decentralization, due to many things such as utility, the decentralized nature of the XRPL, so the XRP ledger, how that operates. Is XRP a security today? It's not my decision as an XRP YouTuber to decide. I can only look at the facts and the research that I've been looking into. But of course it's not. It's down to this court to decide those full facts. It's not down to former heads of the OCC, crypto lawyers, lawyers in general. Everybody's got their own opinion, and that's exactly what it is. We can only look at the facts and make a determined guesstimate at the moment that it is not going to be deemed a security within the courts. So to quote Brooks again, I can tell you what I think is the most important issue on XRP, and that is there is a difference between the way an asset is distributed and the nature of an asset in any given moment in time. And I think the issue with Ripple that gets lost in all this discussion is whatever happened in the original distribution of XRP tokens 10 years ago, and whether that was or wasn't an unregistered security offering, that's what the courts will decide. That's a different question from whether XRP today is a security, and the SEC itself has said that assets can change the nature over time as they achieve utility and achieve decentralization, and more importantly, achieve maturity within the financial market. In the end, Brooks didn't miss the opportunity to make a prediction of the outcome of Ripple's court case against the SEC. So, like all these crypto attorneys and different SEC officials that have gone before him, Brooks sees a settlement as the most likely outcome in the process. Ripple's XRP escrow accounts may be a central issue in the settlement, and that is a very, very good point, because there's still billions of XRP in those escrows that can be released monthly. That raises questions. Now, for the company Ripple, that might not be a good topic of discussion of what happens to those escrows. But as an XRP holder, we've got to think about ourselves. We've been through this bumpy ride. We've been through the storm. We've weathered the storm. We've come out the other side. And what happens to those escrows is totally irrelevant to us as holders because we believe in the utility of the coins that we hold. Now, saying that, moving forward to the end of 21, coming up to 2022, if, hypothetically speaking, those escrows did no longer exist, what do you think is going to happen to those XRP that you may or may not still be holding? They're not going down, that's for sure. Okay, so moving on. 230 million XRP shifted by whales. 230 million XRP. I reported the other day, I think it was 110 million shifted by whales. We've got another massive movement. It's $103 million worth of XRP shifted by whales in 2 major transactions. You've got to remember, these whales are still investing heavily in XRP. These whales are still moving it. They still see the real utility post SEC lawsuit, which, by the way, is coming up on February. Well, the initial hearing is happening February the 22nd. So make sure you stick around, hit subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on all the latest news that's going to be happening in and around that, because I will be reporting and breaking down all the news surrounding it. I'm just going to leave it there today, ladies and gentlemen. If you've taken anything from this video at all, to consider hitting the like button. You can do me a massive favor as well and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest. I will catch you here very